Welcome back, friends, or if you're new here, thank you for clicking on my channel. Today I have a brand new Dollar Tree haul. I'm really excited about some of the new finds that are hitting Dollar Tree right now, and still so many $1.25 good finds. We'll jump right into the Dollar Tree haul. So what do you say? I say let's go. So it is a very gray, rainy day, so I do have this light on. The placement's not that great. Let's see. Oh, I'm illuminated like an angel. So in any case, let's get down to the Dollar Tree goodies. I have them in a bag right here beside me. Now, the first thing I picked up are these, because boy, oh boy, do I love a good napkin. And I love the text on these, gathered together with the leaves, the little touches of plaid. I love the burnt orange and umber colors for the fall. This does have a little touch of that blue-green in there. You get 24 of these. They are 13 by 13. And yes, what I always have been calling the red sticker of doom. So they're $1.50. But for me, they were still worth the $1.50, so I picked them up. Now, Bill was on this shopping trip with me. If you don't know who that is, Bill is my husband, and we have been married, I don't know, 39 years, 38, a long time. It's our anniversary coming up in another month, so I guess I should figure it out, right? We got married in 1987, so can I do the math? 87, 97, 2007, 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 38 years. So I guess he deserved to throw this in the bag, right? It was when we were up at the register and I was putting the bag of items on the conveyor belt, you know, unpacking it to be wrung out. And I pulled these out and I was like, oh, I didn't see you sneak those in the bag. So we've had these before. They're the Columbina Coffee Delight Coffee Hard Candy. They have no high fructose corn syrup. They are 100% sweetened with cane sugar, made with real coffee. And you get 36 pieces in here. So, you know, that's a good deal, I think. 36 pieces to just have a little piece of candy if you have a dry throat or something like that. I always have that issue where it's like I start choking on my own spittle. Don't know what that's about, but I've been doing it since I was in high school, always at the worst times. So something like this would probably be handy to keep in your purse to help with that. Oh, and here you can see the actual size right there. Can you see it? Yeah, right there. So nice little size piece of candy. Yeah, so if you're hearing a lot of noise in the background, guys, that is the rain. It is pouring, but it's actually quite beautiful. In fact, let me turn the camera around and show you the rainy day. I don't know if the rain can really be captured, guys, but it is pouring. It started pouring at about 2 a.m. last night, or I should say early this morning, right? So that's what you're hearing is all this rain. I have to say, I love it, though. I don't know. I've always loved a rainy day. What about you? Oh, here, can I zoom in on Bill's tomatoes? I guess I can't, but right there is one of his tomato plants, and all the tomatoes are still green, and here we are so late August. Yeah, so we're hoping they turn red because occasionally a squirrel will steal one of them, and we'll see him in the back sitting on the fence just munching on a green tomato. So before I see any red stickers on these, should we say, kind of hoarded them. I picked up 4 because we love these name brand Ocean Spray craisins. Best unit price anywhere in my area that I've ever seen is the $1.25 for the 4.5 ounces. And in all honesty, guys, if these go up to $1.50, that still is going to be the cheapest unit price that I can find anywhere. But I checked the expiration dates. They're way out there. So yes, grabbed 4 of these. You guys can't see because they're all off camera, but directly behind me on the floor are all 3 pups. Miss Harley, Mr. Bryn, and Miss Cora, all watching intently. All right, now this next item I was so excited to find because I'm talking like 20 years ago, I used to be able to find these at my local grocery store around Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I would always get them as a once-a-year treat. And it's been years since I've been able literally to find any at the grocery store. And I don't really need it, so it's not like I went looking on Amazon or something. But when I saw them at Dollar Tree, I was like, all right, I have to pick these up, and I'm going to put them away for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I got 2. And they're the Toffee Peanuts by Star Snacks. So, yep, just, you know, 1 bag. 1 we'll have for Thanksgiving. 1 we will have for Christmas Eve. They are a proud American company, 5 ounces. The best used by date for these is May 11th, 2026. So, Star Snacks. I picked those up. A lot of you like to ask me for the ingredients, the nutritional information. So the ingredients on these are peanuts, sugar, and salt. Okay, so now, yes, it is a proud American company, but of course, as we know, depending where peanuts are grown, and they tell you right on the package that the product contained within can come from the USA, Argentina, Mexico, and Vietnam, where the peanuts are grown. So they have that right on the bag for us. 130 calories for a 1/4 cup of these. Okay. Saturated fat, 1 gram. Cholesterol, 0. Sodium, 50 milligrams. Total carbohydrates, 17 grams. Total sugars, 15 grams. And protein, 3 grams. So nice little treat, as in any treat that Bill and I eat, we eat it sparingly. And yes, so as I say, this bag will be perfect for hosting over the holidays. I like to just have a little sweet treat out, kind of like a sweet savory to go with the cheese and the crackers and the grapes and the strawberries, the melons, a nice charcuterie of fruit and cheeses, dried fruits and nuts, some of my favorite items to just be able to pick on. And hey, it beats a charcuterie board of candy and cookies, right? So this just fits the bill perfect for us. Now, this is something I've never seen at Dollar Tree. Well, there's Miss Cora waking up. She always shakes her collar when she wakes up. This is a product I've never seen at Dollar Tree. One of the reasons why I absolutely love shopping at Dollar Tree, because it's a treasure hunt. You go in there and yes, you usually, thankfully, can rest assured that there's many things that are the staples that you'll always find. But then sprinkled throughout the store, there's so many new surprises and one-of-a-kind finds. Well, this was one of them, guys. This is by Misrai. Fabulous perfumed shower gel. And you get 6.7 fluid ounces. So I picked this up because what I'm going to do for this, or what I'm doing with it is I'm putting it away for Christmas, okay, as a little basket filler / stocking stuffer. It has a very, like, how do I describe this? Not overpowering, which I like, so like a clean, light scent, okay? Packaging is very nice. Nowhere have they printed on here that it is $1.25, you know, no price. I mean, it was clearly marked at Dollar Tree that it was $1.25, but I like that there's no printed price on it, so this makes the perfect type of item, again, to give as a stocking filler. great donation items. So many places, especially starting right after Thanksgiving, do like toiletry drives for items to donate for shelters and things like that. So this to me is a perfect item to pick up to give towards something like that also. So I for sure was not leaving this behind. Another treasure hunt score that I had no idea that I would ever see at the Dollar Tree is this. Look at this, Yogi Barista light organic chai latte. So that is pretty darn cool, isn't it? 32 fluid ounces. Now, I honestly have never had chai or a chai latte, so I don't know a lot about it. It says it is a black tea concentrate, exotic blend of black tea, cinnamon, cloves, cardamom, and ginger, brewed to perfection. Just add your choice of milk. In reading it, I actually feel like I would like it. I picked it up, or I should say we picked it up with, Bill, the intended consumer of this. But I actually think that I would probably like it also. It says you can drink it iced or hot. It's organic, so that is pretty darn cool. And I love how it's shelf stable like this. The best use by date, the middle of July 2026. Shake well before use, and you don't need to refrigerate until after you open it. And then it says it will last in the fridge for 7 days. But for the time being, it's shelf stable. So I love that. And another thing that I love that is shelf stable, let me grab. We always pick this up at the Dollar Tree. It is the Marcel's Modern Pantry. We got the whole milk. They have the 1%, the 2%, the chocolate milk, the almond milk, the oat milk. You name it, Dollar Tree has it for $1.25 for a quart, produced and packaged in the USA. So this is a must-have stock-up item for us from Dollar Tree. And it's $1.25. If you're not new here, that I for sure am stocking up on this. Although again, if it goes up to $1.50, some of you will say when it does, that still is by far the best bargain out there because I love this. And it is the Color Easy hair color, $1.25. As I say, if it goes up to $1.50, heck, if it was $3, it would still be the best deal on hair color I can find. And I don't just buy it because it's cheap. I buy it because I love it. I've been using this forever. And of course, we all have our own preferences. You may think my hair looks horrendous, but let me tell you, I have tried like that Schwarzkopf brand, expensive brands online where they custom do it. Other boxed hair color, gone to professional hair colorists, and this is what I have the best luck with. Doesn't damage my hair, it doesn't dry it out, no surprises, doesn't turn, pink or orange. I just always know what to expect, and I'm very pleased with it personally. Cannot beat the price. I've done an entire video on how I use the hair color, what process I use to do it and the results. So yes, made sure to pick up one of these. And in fact, I think next week I'll probably go back and grab a couple more. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Now, this was something that we have not seen in forever at the Dollar Tree. One of them, I don't know if we have ever seen it, but it is the little individual packets of the instant coffee. And we love these for travel. I got Bill, I don't know, some time ago, an electric tea kettle. And so whenever we go away, he takes that with us because in all honesty, guys, any hotels we stay in, I know they often have the coffee makers or the Keurigs in the room, and I just don't trust those. I'm a germaphobe. I do not like to use those, so we bring our own electric tea kettle. That way we can fill it with bottled water and make our own little instant coffee, hot cocoa, tea. So these are perfect for this. Now, I like a dark roast coffee, so I grabbed the Nescafe dark roast, and you get 7 packets. Bill prefers a lighter roast because with all his anti-rejection meds, sometimes a darker coffee can upset his stomach with all those morning meds that go into it. And it's very specific, the time of day that he has to take them, because you have to take them twice a day, equally spaced out, to keep your body from rejecting the transplanted organ. So he picked up the Nescafe Taster's Choice, and this one you get 6, but you can see it's a much lighter blend. So yeah, we were really happy to pick these up, and as many of you also often suggest when it comes to coffee, to bring out the richness of chocolate flavoring and things. If you were going to bake, for instance, a batch of brownies, throw some coffee in it and enhance the chocolate flavor. Bill needed some razors, so this was another item he wanted to stock up on. He likes these Barbasol Classic 2 razors, and you get a 4-pack in here, again, for the $1.25. Now, Bill does have a full beard and mustache, but, you know, he still shaves his neck every so often. So, yes, these are the 2 blades, pivoting head razors. Dollar Tree has tons of razors geared towards men, women, everybody. So, these are the ones that he went with, though. So, you know, he knows what he likes, so this is what he uses. I grabbed a couple of primes for my soccer playing grandson because the season starts this week. He plays soccer 11 months out of the year. So yeah, grabbed him these. As I always tell you guys when I haul these are not the energy prime drinks. These are just the hydration prime drinks. And of course, everything I've shown you has been $1.25, is $1.25, except for the napkins that had the red sticker. Those were $1.50. This is another item that we picked up, the Tampico Zero Sugar Pineapple Coconut Punch. I love a splash of this in some club soda or tonic water. Makes a nice little tropical flavored drink, kind of your own version of a Dunkin' Refresher, or for those of you that go to 7 Brew, they call it like a fizz, I think, and they have a fizz made with sparkling water also. So I make my own at home because it's a big savings. And the pineapple coconut, no sugar, Tampico, big thumbs up. Another product that makes a great treat, and this is kind of a knockoff of a Nutter Butter cookie, are these by So Bisque, the peanut butter sandwich cookies made with real peanut butter. Nice little treat. You get 30 cookies in here. 3 cookies is a serving size, but I usually, when it comes to cookies, I can just eat 1. So I usually will just grab 1 and call it good. But you can have 3 of these for 170 calories, 0 cholesterol, 102 milligrams of sodium, 22 grams of carbohydrates that include 9 grams of sugar, 3 grams of protein, 7 milligrams of calcium, 1 milligram of iron, and 34 milligrams of potassium. So there you go. This is the Sudafedrin-free cold medicine for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. The non-drowsy formula here. You get 12 caplets. This is the daytime non-drowsy cold multi-symptom medicine. So $1.25. I have used this in the past, have no issues with it. Of course, before you use any medication, you certainly can check with the doctor of your choice. But yep, I use this and works well for me. Well, thank you everybody for taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. I had a lot of fun chatting with you all. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you again very soon because we got a lot more going on. So come back and join us. And as always, until then, remember, please be well.